Yo folks, and welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'll be doing a reroll guides and tier list for Soul Tide, a dungeon style RPG. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. First things being is go to register right here and then go ahead and type a salted email. So we'll do reroll.email1. All right. Oh, can I spell one at email.com? So you know this works if you can essentially type something as bad as this and then create whatever password that you want to create. That's the password we're gonna do. Hit agree and then go to submit. This email already exists because I actually created this one. And then we're gonna go ahead and put it to, and there you go. Login successful. We created the emails. We'll do the reroll ones on after we log out of this account. And now we're starting the process. Go ahead and click skip. And we'll try to cover a faster method after, we get done with this portion. So, select the name, go ahead and skip. Now, this isn't like a first impression sort of deal. If you want my first impressions, you can go to my other video that I'll post at the very end. But essentially, Soul Tide is a pretty decent game to cover it in summary. It's nothing like groundbreaking, sort of reminds me of that Illusion Connect sort of visually. But when it comes to the story and the actual gameplay, it's completely different. So remember, I said it's a dungeon style RPG. So you will be mostly in dungeons and it'll be more turn-based versus the grid system in Illusion Connect, even though it has like the same sort of UI and feel. So the point is to essentially get to 1-1 in order to complete like the rerolls, right? So you're essentially in like the overview menu. It's like telling you all the different things. So how do you get there? We're going to essentially walk over there. Yep, there's spikes and stuff. This game is very straightforward with the way it pretty much overlays everything. There's a little lever right here, and that's going to unlock the door that's essentially over here. So we're going to walk back up there. You can essentially just click it. You don't have to like tap every single individual area unless you like doing that sort of thing or you don't want to lose HP. So we're going to go ahead and walk over here. It's going to say there's like a monster or something in this bush, I think. So what's going to be in this bush? Oh, we got some stuff. Very nice. So go ahead, make your way over. And then, nope, we can essentially ignore this. We don't have to enter and just go through there. So that's I would say the reroll is probably like a good 15 minutes for the initial portions, right? So you have to get to 1-1, be a lot of text, go ahead and hit enter. You can claim like the extra rewards and stuff before you get to 1-1, but it won't give you like the actual summon. So make sure to just keep jumping right through it. And for this one, we're gonna go up because that door is locked. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna fight the monsters. Go ahead and click skip. Takes you to the map, just sort of click off the map and it'll do its own thing. And we're gonna click this, yep, blank area. And then that's gonna be your basic skills. Then you have to tap like the actual enemy. Well, actually, no, we have to do 0-3 before we can unlock auto. We'll do a little heal for ourselves. And the game, let me do the ataxies, and there we go, we take out the enemy. So that'll be like the fastest sequence for this portion. Pull the little lever, and we're trying to time ourselves, right? And as far as tier list goes, you'll be very surprised as to what the characters you should be re-rolling for. Because a lot of you might be like, hey, who's the strongest character? And the strongest character is looking at you right in the face. So kind of interesting, or you're going to see some of the strongest characters. And there's good reason for it. It's because they have some of the best attacks. All right, so let's go ahead and do our thing right here. We're going to shoot them in the faces. And this Chica right here. When I say Chica, by the way, I mean like waifu. In case you guys ever hey, Bork, why do you keep saying Chica? That's going to be the waifus. Go ahead and heal ourselves right here. And I still can't do auto. We're going to time lock this person or do the little ulties. I do have the ultimates turned off. In case you want to do that, go to settings, essentially turn off the ultimates in case you want to reroll a little bit faster. I know the game looks visually stunning, but it just makes the reroll process a little bit better because, you're trying to get the speed. You're trying to get this done as fast as possible. It does take a while in case you don't, do these little things. Just do your basic attacks because, I think this girl with the gun, she's the only one with the strong attacks. Correct me if I'm wrong on that portion, but that's the pretty much way I want to flow. Jump here. Come on, I need to be faster. I am speed. And then go through the singularity. Leave the Graveland. You can always jump back in case you're like, Bork, all the wonderful rewards, why aren't you getting them? We can get them later. It's not that important. All right, so we're going to go ahead and add the waifus to the squads. Confirm. Yes, thank you. Confirm. Yes, thank you. Confirm. Yes, okay. I get it. You can also change out where they're going to be sitting at. You want that one waifu to be at the rear, go back to 0-3. Technically, we still have to complete 1-1. So go ahead and enter the little battles. And after we complete this though, at least we unlock auto. So it'll be more smooth sailing from there. Skip, skip, skip. And we're gonna go to the level first. This one's a little bit annoying because you technically have to, well, no. I put it at 2 times speed, by the way. This is like a setting beforehand. Technically, you don't want to do that. We're gonna go ahead and, nope, yep, over here. We're gonna pull this lever because you want to open like this gate right here. And then, you know, ignore the chest for the sake of speed, but you can grab it if you want. Hit enter right here. That will unlock the gate right here. So go ahead, and then we're gonna scroll right here and click this portion so we don't have to maddeningly click everywhere. Come on, walk your little feeties, Virginia. And then that'll unlock the Overlord portal. You don't need to go there. That's just gonna take you to the top of the dungeon. Go ahead and click skip. And now we will be fighting, I guess, like the dungeon boss for this area, or Clink Clink as her name would go. So we're gonna go ahead and increase our little attacks and crits right there. That's the way I like to do it. In case you have a faster method, you know, feel free to share. Let me know down in the comments. She resisted that, so that's no bueno for me. But yeah, I mean, if I were to like just talk about the gameplay, since we're like here right now, it's not doing anything crazy as far as like, oh my gosh, there's like so many like effects and things that I have to worry about, you know? It's like your standard sort of triangle where there's a healer, there's a tank, yeah, there's someone who can essentially, you know, buff characters and all that stuff, but everything's relatively straightforward. I guess it has like that one dynamic where you can skip turns in case you want to do so. We're gonna go ahead and defend. We don't get hit with like the strong attacks, and I think that's gonna provide a heal. And then we're also gonna boost our defenses because essentially this person's gonna do like a pretty strong hit. Technically speaking, I should have done like the time thing again, so I would defend myself, but there we go. Everyone's fine, and no, I technically don't want to do that. We don't have to, you know, do the buffies because we're already good. And no, we'll do this attack. Will this be strong? No, she resists that. So yeah, please ignore me. Just go ahead and go for the attacks. Yep, she's almost deado. We're gonna do our ultimate yet again, and yeah, she's almost out for the count right here, and take her out. Technically speaking, you could probably like blitz through the ultimate with no issues whatsoever, but I just wanted to take a safer route. This game is a little bit difficult in the way it presents itself. The enemies will kill you. I'm not so sure if like that'll kill you on like the very first couple of stages, but I have failed like very frequently. It's an unforgiving game to say the least. We got the Literus continent, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, I don't think it's really that important. A new life, skip. All right, we don't care about this new life. To be honest, let me skip this. Okay, thanks. Home. Ta-da, home. Cool. Beans. All right. Yeah, loading. Load faster, please, game. All right. We're doing rerolls right here. Collect. Thank you. No. What are you doing? Home. Home. Let me jump back. No. Don't claim this if you want to, okay? Yeah, cool. Thanks. No. Okay. Go back into 1-1 and then go to the Graveland and then go to this portion, hit enter, and finally, we're approaching the final segments of this reroll because, you know, this is the part that you've been waiting for. The part where we can get our gambling, I mean, you know, the part where we get a really strong waifu or a really strong like set of characters or cards or whatever, so that our gameplay experience will be much better off. So go this way. I'm not entirely sure if I'm doing the correct sequence. Hopefully I am. And we'll go for the chest right here, I think. I think I did the wrong thing. Let's go ahead and attack this monster. Yep. All right, do the loadies. And then you're gonna select SP because that's going to, you know, let you do like special attacks. You can do ultimates and everything. And the characters are really good on auto. Once you essentially unlock this, there's almost no point to play on manual unless it's a boss, because, you know, the bosses will have specific attack patterns where, you know, your characters will try to heal themselves, but they're just not smart enough. The AI is just not smart enough. But there we go. 111 damage right there. Vulnerable. Come on, waifus, do the things. All right, thank yous. And we should unlock the lever right here. Do the little doors, and hopefully we can get to the Overlord, or essentially the dungeon boss. Click right there. Walk, Virginia. I'm pretty sure that's her name. It's Virginia, right? Like the state? Okay, like keep going. Walk. No, why are you in the way? Because they have to be in the way. Skip. And then we're gonna eventually fight the dungeon bosses, and we'll be done. Overlord invasion. All right, let's do the auto-y things. And yeah, while this is doing auto, let's go ahead and finally talk about that tier list. Here it is. So in case you're wondering, you will see the free characters are going to be at the top of this tier list, and this is with the games with people, all right? The strongest characters, Virginia included right there as well. In case you don't believe me, this is going to be an EN tier list updated March 29th. That is going to be today, as of the recording of this video. And you can see Virginia is going to be at the top, or Virginia. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And then there's going to be Frisia and Asuna. Those are the two free characters that you get. They're going to be attack characters. And then, not to mention, Frisia is also going to be a good tank. Some of you might be wondering why these characters so good. There is an actual explanation. Lily Iroh, you get her for free. She can attack twice at the avant-garde or rear guard. And then Asa Hoshimi, she's going to be a limited avant-garde. You can do multiple stages of attacks, high firepower, and easy to fire. And then for Virginia right here, Virginia, I don't know, DMCA, please, or copyright, don't do the things. All right, speed up device, so she can increase speed, not to mention she can do physical support parties, and she can also provide the healsies. And then you have Frisia right here. She's going to be a top class support, pretty much a top class defensor or defense buffer. And then she also lowers the fire rate of saving time by feint. That's going to be the explanations. Obviously, the JP translations are messing with how everything's supposed to flow. But there we go. We completed it. Ignore the little portals, and you'll leave the Graveland. Essentially, you'll be completed and you'll be presented with your rollsies. So now we do the thing. Evoke is going to be the summon methods. What exactly do we reroll for, since the characters that we give or are given are going to be essentially really good? So that's going to be the character reroll. Let's show you the reroll after we see the summon animation. Looks gorgeous from the beginning. Get the little goldies open, and we got the Jade Dragon Chica. And she's actually going to be part of the story. Now, this isn't over. You can add her to the squad, blah, blah, blah. She's okay. She's not obviously as good as you want her to be. So we'll do the verves. Verves, if you've guessed it, those are the things that you should be rerolling for because they're actually pretty important. Jump into this mailbox right here. Go ahead and hit claim all. You're going to get a character and some summons. And the thing that we want to do is go back to evoke. And we're going to be doing the verve summons, which is essentially going to be the incantation sort of cards, okay? So if you're wondering what do I mean by that, this is going to be the actual reroll process per JP, all right? Since you start out with some of the strongest characters within the game, they're going to recommend you reroll for these verve cards. And essentially, the verve cards are going to be Valkyrie because she's going to be increasing attack power. And then you're going to also want Phantom Wind because you'll be increasing speed. And then you're also going to be wanting Child of the Ancient God because she's going to be increasing attack power as well. They have a multitude of effects. Let's go ahead and jump back into the game. Hopefully they're going to be here. There they are. So it is correct. Valkyrie, Elusive Wind, and Child of Ode. Those are the 3 verves that you want. I'm going to check the Astral one and see if there's anything different. So 0.15% here. And then with this one, it's 0.04. That's a little bit way too low for me. So we want the 0.16, we want the Child of Ode, Valkyrie, and we want the Elusive Wind. So we're going to roll on this Astral Evoke banner. Wait, let me just double check. I want to make sure we're rolling on the correct thing. So we don't want the character banners. That's not what we want at all. So yep, we're rolling on the Astral Evoke. Make sure to do this one. In case you want to be stat efficient, in case you want to be, more hero efficient, then you'll go into these areas. And I already showed you the best characters. And like I said, you technically want the Princess Saint if you want a better healer. She is the better alternative to Virginia. Oh my gosh, I'm messing up her name. But anyways, let's do this summon already. We don't have enough? No? What? Hello? So we're going to summon on the Moon Palace banner because that's the one that we can summon on. And essentially, I'll probably go through some stuff in case I want to, reroll for the actual thingies. So we do get some stuff right here. We get the verve cards and whatnot. Can we evoke again? No, we can't. But yeah, that's gonna be the first reroll right there, technically speaking. Not that exciting. But you also have this little tab right here. I'm not sure if you can see it. You essentially log out, and I saved this other account for this very purpose. We're gonna do reroll 1 email. We're gonna do password. Shouldn't be saying it, but it doesn't really matter. You guys are already gonna see it regardless of what I'm doing. We're gonna do tap to continue. And let's go ahead and reroll this account. So this is the account I technically created beforehand to do the lunar thingies. We're going to do, technically you get 2 multis. So this is your first multi. can go ahead and skip it. And we got Lynn right here. And let's jump back. We already claimed the males on this one. Oh man. So I guess in case you want to do it, you can claim the male beforehand so you don't slow yourself down. Get the verve. Yep. Confirm. Thank you, squads. And we'll go back to evoke. And we're going to be summoning on this one. So we'll do the evoke 10 right here. Confirm. What do we get? Do we get something nice? Nothing nice whatsoever. And then we'll do the Starry Ocean one. No, Astral evoke right here. And we'll do single roll. So hopefully we can get something really cool. It's going to be gold. We want, or purple, we want the gold skip. Nope. Come on. Give me Valkyrie or, Elusive Wind, Child of the Old. We got Crimson Storm. So that's not bad. I'm like kind of surprised we even got a gold. Should I wait for like how this looks? Honestly, it's going to do the thing where it like glows, click it, and it's going to glow a certain color. And the animation's all right. You look into the little globy things, you get a thing. That's gonna be blue. I should have, nope. Evoke again. Give me something good, all right? Purple, gold, purple, gold, purple, gold. Not a blue, not a blue. All right, I don't know what color you are. You're a blue. That's not what I wanted. Crescent of the Sorceress. Some of you might be like, no, why are we doing like, technically effect summons or whatever, like not actual heroes. But be happy that the game gives you technically the best heroes as soon as we start in the game. In my opinion, that's a huge plus. In case you want to like check it out, go into archive right here, go into verves. In case you're like, oh, what did I get? What are the ones to aim for? Where are you? Elusive Wind right here. She's going to be increasing attack by 0.6% per unit that is not acted. So it's attack, and then not to mention the passive speed bonus. Then we have the Child of Old right here, attack plus 4%. And after the wheel performs a healing, grants the doll with the highest attack plus 6% attack, and attack for 2 turns. So obviously this would go great on Virginia. And then we have Valkyrie right here. So she's going to be increasing attack by plus 4%. And every single time the dealer or the attacker deals damage, they're also going to be increasing their attack by 2%. And it pretty much stacks up to 6 times. So this is the thing that you want. And obviously the more dupes of like this you have, the greater their attack will be. So putting that on, where is she? Because she's like super fast and she does like really high damage. Put it on this one, Asuna, and she will be the best damage dealer. Put that healing one on Virginia right here, and then put like the tanky ones that you want on Frisia, and the world will be your oyster. All right, so that's essentially who to reroll for and like the tier list and all that stuff. In case you're like, oh, pork, how do I reroll? Essentially click this little thing right here, go ahead and log out, register a new email. And for bonus tips, since you made it this far in today's video, you can also go into my handy dandy reroll section right here. You can try to see if this root method works, where you go into data com.GachaGame. So for this example, it'll be Soul Tide, go to shared press, and essentially delete the ID from the com.Gacha folder, or com.SoulTide, go from there. Talked about the salted emails, or you could use duplicate Facebook accounts, whatever way you want to do rerolls. But yeah, that's going to be the things that you want to do in case you want to reroll in this game. Anyways, if you made it this far in today's video, consider subscribing, dropping a like, leaving a comment, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. Once we have 35,000 subs, we're doing a giveaway. Don't worry, we'll be doing that 30K giveaway sometime soon. Thanks so much for watching. Have yourself a fantastic day. Good luck trying to get those verves or, these effect cards. Or if you're trying to get a splendid waifu like for sure right here, then, feel free to roll for her as well. Thanks so much, and see you guys in the next